Hello everyone and welcome to our I Pick My Butt video. I wanted to show you a new game that I've been playing this week that I'm pretty much hooked on. It's called Might and Magic Chess Royale, and this is a 100-player battle royale where you go one-on-one against real-time players. And if you download it and play it, there's no tutorial it walks you through, you just get thrown right in there. So I figured this would be a good opportunity to kind of give you some tips, show you how the game is played, and show you how I'm getting through it right now. Now, a lot of knowing how to play the game is going to be just by getting in there and testing out different characters that you can use, but there is a lot of things that can help you that really aren't explained in the game. Now, I will tell you right away that yes, we do need to find 100 people to play this. This game is still fairly new, so it might take you a minute before you get matched up with the full 100 group of people. Now, this is going to be kind of our screen of in between every round in the beginning. This is all the people that are playing. And the very first round, we're going to actually go up. It's kind of like a training round. But you see in the middle there, underneath the seconds, that's a 0. Whoever loses is going to take 0 damage, and we both start out with 3 hit points. Eventually, every round you lose, you're going to lose one of those. So figure you get 3 chances. Now we have a certain amount of coins, and we can purchase a certain amount of characters. Down in the left, you'll see 0 for 2. We can only place 2 units on there. But in the very left, you'll see XP plus 1 and coins 2. We can actually fill up that XP meter by spending coins. That'll allow us to put more troops out on the battlefield. Now you'll notice that every one of the troops out there has 2 symbols over them. Matching up multiple of those symbols with different troops will give us what we call synergies. And these are going to give special effects during the battle. And once the troops are out there and the timer counts down, well, the game just kind of controls them on their own. So you just have to place them in a good spot. If you have more troops than spots, the game will actually suggest which troop to use and where to place them on the map. So we just got through the training round here, and you can see everybody still has the full health, the full 3 hit points, and those are all going to be listed in green. Once they're down to 2, they're going to be yellow, and once they're down to 1, they're going to be red. When they eventually died, they'll be grayed out. And if you manage to get 3 of the same character, the game will take it from a 1-star into 2-star. If you get 3 2-star characters, it'll turn it into a 3-star. Now this does get very tricky with the amount of money you have to spend. Do you go and spend it on having more slots for your troops? Do you spend it on more troops in general? Do you then go and spend the coins on things like spells? Or do you focus on those synergies? So it can be very complicated, but I first find when starting out, I try to really go by numbers on the board, and then I try to focus on getting those 2-star characters. Now every troop on the battlefield is also going to have a special effect, which you'll see a meter underneath their health bar. When that fills up, it's going to go and cause that special. To make the game really interesting, there's different types of troops. You can have tanks, melee DPS, range DPS, support, healers, dragons, and then different rarities for each one. I'm finding in the early stages of the game, on top of having a ton of troops out there, I also want to have a bunch of DPS, so I can do that quick damage and get rid of them. Eventually down the road, I'll start throwing in those supports, the tanks, and that usually helps balance things out too. The challenge I really like about this is we only have 30 seconds to choose from which troops we're going to throw out there, purchasing new ones. You can refresh it for 1 coin if you don't like what troops you're seeing there. And eventually, once we get down to the top 99, we'll be able to purchase spells. And that's going to start off by costing 3. Eventually, the spells will increase in power, but also cost. And you can also buy multiples of the same spell, which is going to increase the effects of what that spell does. Now, as far as the troops that you can purchase, there's only a certain number of troops out there. So as the game gets further in, there's going to be less of certain ones, but you'll start to see new troops with higher rarities. And those higher rarities, they can be really difficult to get, but don't always assume that a higher rarity means that it's a better character. A 3-star character of a weak rarity might be better than one that's only a 1-star of the highest rarity. Now you can see we're still in the top 100 phase right now, but people are already in the red, which means that next round we're going to drop below that 99 mark, which means we'll have those spells to be released. So it's never a bad idea to kind of conserve your gold. The first spells cost 3 gold each. And like I said, we can stack them, so it might not be a bad idea to save some gold this time, and then next time, buy all 3 spells of one type. And even if you don't have a lot of gold saved up, but you have a lot of units, you can actually click on the unit and sell them for the same cost that you purchased them for. Right now I'm trying to level up my guys by purchasing multiples of the same one. And once I get the ones I want, then I'm refreshing it, which might not be the best idea. Sometimes you can find yourself wasting tons of coins just looking for that one single troop you really want. I, for example, really like that rune presets up front. his special ability is going to kind of make this thing on the ground, which is going to do damage to all enemies that are inside it. So we actually lose this round right here, and if I had the chance, I probably would have gone back and spent the money on the experience in the bottom left to get one more troop out there. But another thing I see a lot of is when people lose, they just rage quit and want to start over. Remember, you have 3 lives. Even if you get down to 1, playing the game through, you still might have that chance to come back. So we're now below that 99 point. We're actually top 82. Now we can go in there and start purchasing some spells. And I really at first didn't even think anything about these, but now that I know the effect of them, it really makes a difference. You can actually see the spot flashing over there on the bottom right. But in this situation, I really wanted to try to level up my troops, so I was really trying to find that merge like that right there. That's going to make a huge difference now onto the battlefield. Hopefully the enemy didn't spend a whole bunch of money on the spells and crush me the second we get in there. Now that we are in the top 99, when we finish a battle, we will actually get additional coins just for being ranked up this high. We can also get extra coins by getting the synergy, which is the orange one right there. Looks kind of like a dragon or a snake. That gives us a chance of when beating guys actually getting an additional coin. And there's even a spell for getting more coins too, or the chance for getting them. But let's go in and actually purchase a spell so you can see what it looks like when it first starts off. Now this is going to be meteor strikes, and every 7 seconds it's going to launch a meteor on the screen. You only actually get 5 launches out of it before the spell gets wasted up, but you can purchase more, but those are also limited too. And if I didn't purchase this, it probably would be a good chance that I would be dead on this round. This guy has a lot of high rarity, high leveled up characters. And you'll notice right when it starts off, bam, there it is. Takes out a good amount of damage, and we can finish him off from here. So let's show you actually what I lost to on this, and somebody that looks like they've been playing this for quite some time. You can see we're in the top 8 right now, and we only have 1 life left, so this was not looking too promising for me. There are people like Lil Peen right here who actually has 3 full health still, and they're on an 11 win streak. And I thought, okay, maybe I have a chance. I have a ton of synergies on the side, and I actually have a rare spell maxed out right now at 3 that anytime one of my troops dies, the enemy has a chance of having 50% of being silenced for 4 seconds. So I figured this would be a good time to go for the thing that when silenced, I'd do another 150 damage to him too. But turns out that this Lil Peen really knows how to play the game and has an awesome setup. You'll see it here in 1 second. Boy, was I in trouble. But let me know what you guys think of this game. I'm digging it. If you guys want to see more videos on this, make sure you like, subscribe, because I think we will be bringing some more, at least until I keep on playing this. I'm having a lot of fun right now, and I really want that #1 spot. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you liked this video, and remember, I pick my butt.